Day before Turkey Day. Made a Lowe's run. Sheet of sanded plywood for the top of the table. Sheet of OSBs, either going to be for the bottom shelf or for the end caps, depending on where we want to use that other beat up 1/2 inch. And then I got some PVC pipe in there. So I've got to load this in. I need 2 hands for that. We'll get to that in a minute. Gonna start with a coat of Odie's oil on this bad boy. Looks like Bill hasn't started yet either. Probably working on emails. Okay, so I thought about plumbing fitting, I thought about PVC pipe, just drilling the inside larger, having them captive, and then I smacked myself in the head because the easiest way is just to drill all the holes bigger and put the PVC all the way through so it's a full-on bushing. Gotta trim this. One more hole to drill, trim the pipes. Bill's over there trying to dirty up his Axes of Oblivion. With prop maker tricks. Paint wash.
Yep.
Try to dirty it up.
Here we go. It's kind of working.
It definitely builds. I noticed it over here, the second layer is more stuck.
Yeah.
And it'll kind of get down in the hand hammers too. The faux hand hammers.
Yeah.
Of course. We made it.
Power.
It's almost like I know what I'm doing.
Holy shit.
I know.
Huh. What it's worth, neither do I. Especially not with this, holy shit. I suck at this, dude.
Okay, bottom deck cut, notched, secured with pins or brad nails. Side panels for hanging stuff. Screws. PVC is laid out, needs to be slotted. Probably gonna do it on the mill instead of a router. Need to make the little wood caps. And drill a hole in the bars. Throw the tops on. We're cutting circles. Or Mr. Azer is. Luke Azer. 2.5 inch laser cut discs, 4 of them drilled, 1.5 inch Forstner bit. Friction fit on the pipe, hit it with super glue, flood it, hit the top with activator. I think it'll work.
I'm gonna drill these holes and try not to fall off with this stool.
Yeah.
You know, if we just had some stools around here, I wouldn't have to keep using this broken one.
Well, we got one covered in powder coat over there.
Next to one that's a tool stand.
Yeah.
Next to 2 over there. Oh, there's one here for the drill bits.
Yeah.
Stool next to the chair over there.
Yeah, Uncle Buck's recliner here.
Yeah. There's at least one under that table.
Ah, buffing compound holder.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
There we go.
And that's just holes for the carry.
Yeah.
This bass drum is still enjoying its spa day. Moist. So what's left? Screwing on the carry and then grabbing some heads and roping it up?
I gotta cut snare gates in the bottom hoop.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's just put the badge on it. And
someone left all their crap on the table, so.
Oh, yeah. It's true. Let's see what it does.
Good thing is that PVC is so soft, you're not going to really run into grab issues. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Is it cutting or melting?
It looks like it's cutting. See what happens when we get up to the edge. Because, you know, we get past the vise, this might get squirrely, I don't know. Good amount of vibration out here now.
I mean, that's probably not a good sign considering how much further you gotta go.
Yeah.
We've learned from our mistakes and Bill has a plan.
Yep. So, instead of just sticking this in the vise and letting it collapse and hoping for the best, which I knew was a bad idea, but you know, just cut this little block. I'm going to use that to reinforce the PVC so I have something to clamp against and do a better job this time. I have a feeling that Jim is laughing right now.
Laughing or crying? I mean,
Maybe both.
we use this on every material aside from the one it's intended for. That's probably not true.
Well, I cut metal with this thing. I mean, not as much as other stuff, but. Alright, here we go.
I can't play didgeridoo.
I can't.
That went way smoother.
So smooth. Oh,
Kind of need the.
this is the big one.
I mean, the slot down the side probably doesn't help.
Yeah, I thought maybe with the wood in there that might counterbalance some of the problems, but.
All right, get that out of your mouth and get to work. Need to cut gates in the small drum hoops and don't have a dedicated sled for that size, so
We're doing this.
Killer Red taped. Isn't that the end of a rope spool?
No, this is the bottom of a drum throne.
Oh,
Remember I had that like cushion top of a drum throne back there?
Yeah.
And I was saying it's from when Caleb wanted to make a canister throne, but we never finished it.
Yeah.
This was the wooden
Substrate.
base that went with that piece of foam.
Sometimes your hoarding ways.
Pays off once in a while.
Pays off. Had a bit of a journey with these. Initially I glued them on and laminated them with super glue and activator. It was all good until you shut it with a little too much gusto and then it pops off like a dandelion head. So that's not good. And we had milled the slots a little more than necessary. It would have been pretty much impossible to get that bang on. You either would have had it sticking out a little too far or you would have knocked the end off like I did. Low-tech solution, soft closure with a sponge. And I tested it, seems to work. These are stuck here with hot glue. Plywood is gonna hold them in place, I think. Just enough pressure. Should be good. Should be. I got epoxy squeeze out because that's what I've gone with this time. Hopefully it works. No good handholds. Who designed this?
Some asshole. Alright. Now we love it.
We're packing it in. It's 10:30 Thanksgiving Eve. Caught a couple hiccups on this table. The slots, the glue. All in all, we got it in place, pretty level. It's probably gonna settle over the weekend, we imagine.
Bill's made a big ass drum.
So we didn't get anything in it. We didn't get anything hung on the walls. One side we'll have tools, some clamps, because we have a clamp rack over there still.
Yeah, probably just the commonly used things, stuff that you're always grabbing when you're at the assembly table.
Fill one or two of those bins with hardware, put it under there. Dremel can live here. Now, I should have gone with my gut instinct and made it a scotch under 4x8, so I could have trim routed the top flush, because I did not joint and plane the legs because they had paint on them, so they weren't bang on. Dimensional lumber isn't bang on, so I ended up with this. And Bill Sr.'s gonna see that, and he is gonna never let me live it down.
That is accurate.
This. I toweled off the oil, did 2 rounds of buffing. It's still kinda settling into itself, so we'll see. Then these.
Yeah, we tried doing some kind of wash coats with paint and distressing. I'm not sold. I think we might have to call in reinforcements for that. We'll see how it goes.
We could get it, but it would take more time than we have, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of techniques involved in making something look weathered in a really convincing and realistic way, and like I really like to be able to do that. I don't have time to learn how to do that between now and these things have to ship. So
And for the client and the price point and the fact that it's a giveaway and a contest,
it just has to be better than it is. So
Yeah.
we're gonna enlist the aid of some better artists than ourselves and see what we can make happen with these things.
better paint artists,
Right.
maybe a housekeeper as well.
Yeah.
But hey, the HMS Calderwood,
She floats.
she floats. Oh, you got the yoga balls in there already?
Yeah.
Phew. First to move in. Welcome, fellas. Enjoy your turkey.
You too.